Today we are making Diablo shrimp, or Camarones a la Diabla. It's a Mexican-style shrimp recipe that is basically shrimp that is simmered in a spicy chili sauce that's made with 3 different Mexican chili peppers. It's absolutely delicious, and it's a chili head's dream. So let me show you how to make it. So for this recipe, we're working with 3 different Mexican chili peppers. They're all dried peppers, and they're awesome to work with. I have ancho peppers, I have guajillo peppers, and chiles de arbol, which are arbol chilies. The ancho peppers are actually dried poblano peppers, and they bring an earthy quality to it, almost a smokiness, and not any heat really, just a touch of heat. The guajillo peppers, super popular chili, adds a little touch of sweet flavor to the dish, and just a little bit of heat. But then we have these chiles de arbol. They're small, but they pack a lot of punch, a lot of heat to them, so they're hotter, around about a serrano pepper heat level. So if you want to reduce the heat level of your overall dish, you can cut back on these or even skip them. But I have 4. I really like a nice spiciness. So, all right, the first thing you want to do is remove the stems and seeds of these peppers. All right, I got some bowls set up here. So you want to just pull the stems right off the peppers and just kind of break it open. And the seeds will mostly just fall right out with a lot of these peppers. If you have a hard time with that, you can use a knife or a fork and kind of cut through and just knock all the seeds. You don't have to worry about getting all the seeds. It's not that huge of a deal. But some people find the seeds bitter and they don't want them in their sauces. So set the peppers into a bowl here. And go ahead and continue and get all your peppers de-seeded. Get all the insides just pulled right out. All right, all my peppers are stemmed and seeded. So the next thing we want to do is add some hot water to the bowl and let them rehydrate. So let me grab my water. This is still steaming a little bit, so just very hot water. It doesn't have to be boiling, but just enough to cover. Get that in there. Here we go. And the hot water is going to basically soften up the pods, and it'll take about 20 minutes. So cover it and let it sit for 20 minutes or until they're nice and softened up, and then we'll make our sauce. So you can toast your peppers over dry heat before you rehydrate them if you'd like to. It helps kind of release the oils and adds a little bit of extra flavor. You don't have to every time, but it's really easy. Just toss them in a hot pan, dry pan, no oil, and just about 30 seconds per side. All right, my peppers are nicely softened up, so get a food processor set up and just transfer all of your softened chili peppers to the food processor. We're going to go ahead and make our delicious Diablo sauce. And look at how the liquid's very dark. A lot of nutrients leach out from the peppers into the soaking liquid. So you can reserve the soaking liquid, and we can use a little bit of that. So I'm going to set it aside for a minute. Make sure I got all my peppers. Oh, got some more in there. So I think I got them all. So that's set in there. And next you're going to add about 2 medium-sized tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, chopped. So get this set into your food processor. And I have 1 serrano chili, and you can use more if you want to, but if you find serrano chilies hot, which they are quite spicy, you can dial it back and use jalapeno peppers or maybe even bell for milder, but we want spicy. So I have here about a medium-sized onion chopped. Set that into my food processor. And I have 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Set it in there. And salt and pepper to taste. So you got to have some salt in here. Really to taste. And pepper if you want to. I love black pepper. All right, so now we're going to process until smooth. All right, yeah, look at that. It's get nice and smooth. And if you want to, you can add a little bit of liquid to it to thin it out even more. So you can either use some of this soaking liquid here, or you can use fresh water. Some people find the soaking liquid to be bitter, so if you want, you can just use fresh water. I like a little bit of that bitterness, so let me put that in and give it one more process. All right, yes, nice and smooth. All right, let me check it out here. So give it a taste. And you can adjust the salt if you want a little bit more salt in there. And at this point, you can mix it, and then you can strain it if you want to remove any coarse bits that didn't get processed up. If your food processor is a really good one, you really don't need to do that. But sometimes I'll strain it out if I see any little bits in there. So, all right, let's continue. Get cooking. All right, now that your sauce is made, go ahead and get a pan heated up to a good medium heat. And we're going to add a little bit of olive oil. Heat that up a little bit. And we're going to quickly sear the shrimp. We're only going to sear it for about a minute per side. Not to cook it all the way through, but just to get a little bit of a snap on it. So let me pop this in here. And I'm going to season my shrimp here with a bit of salt and pepper. Got some salt, black pepper. And I also have some garlic here. I usually add the garlic to the sauce, but I forgot to put it in today. So I'm adding it here to the shrimp. Gorgeous garlic. And I just want to get a little bit of a sear on it. All right, go ahead and flip. Cook another minute. All right, so go ahead and remove the shrimp to a plate. You're going to reserve them for now. All right, got all my shrimp moved over. And now we're going to go ahead and cook our sauce. So just pour the sauce right into the pan. And we're just going to go ahead and heat the sauce through for probably about 10 minutes or so. You can go longer if you'd like to, and you can add a little liquid if you need to. But this will help develop the flavor a little bit. Look at this. Oh, seriously, this is awesome. This is fantastic sauce. Diablo sauce, huge flavor. Sorry, it's been simmering for a little while here, and it's looking amazing. Smells delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and tuck the shrimp back into the sauce. Just kind of set it right in there. And we're going to go ahead and just simmer for 2 to 3 minutes or so until the shrimp cooks through completely and gets nice and warmed up, and then we're going to serve it up. Look at that. It looks fantastic. Let's give this a taste. Nice and spicy. Ooh, yeah. You need this in your life. It's so good. Hey, thanks for visiting today. I really hope that you'll subscribe to our YouTube channel. We got new spicy recipes coming out every Friday, recipes like this. So if you really love spicy shrimp, I have a couple other recipes you might want to check out. I have a great recipe here on YouTube for blackened shrimp. It's super spicy, nice and delicious. And also a shrimp creole, which is shrimp that is simmered in a spicy tomato sauce. So hey, it's Mike from Chili Pepper Madness. I'll see you next time. Bye.